to talk about the lovely disease I have known as HS. It's been very hard for me to sit down and make this video because I'm like, oh, people are going to think it's weird or I got something. Like, just people, if you are looking at somebody from the outside, HS is in places that you don't see, like your underarms, your intimate areas, under your boob. So a lot of people ain't gonna know you have it. So it's like, dang, do I really want to put myself out there? But at the end of the day, yes, I do want to put myself out there because I know there's a little girl out there that's struggling. There's probably a woman that's struggling, but there's a community of us. We're here and we're gonna talk about it. We're not gonna be silent, so we're gonna talk about it because it needs to be discussed. So let's jump into it. My name is Robin, and I found out I had HS when I was about like 13. I mean, I kept getting like bumps under my arms, but my mom was like, oh, there's probably just a boil, because my mom got boils. But, you know, it kept getting worse as I got older. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor and formally got diagnosed with HS when I was about 14 or 15. At that time, I had already had tunneling, a lot of scarring. So I think I was probably in like stage 2. At that point, it was just under my underarms, but it did progress and it did like go under my breast. So I have scars under my boobs from it, but it's something that I'm learning to deal with. I still have my struggles with accepting it and just being comfortable in the body that I'm in, but it's not easy at all. It's definitely not easy. It does take time, and it's just better to know that you're not the only one experiencing this. There's other people out there with you, because for the longest I'm like, dang, nobody in my family got this, so how I get it? But it's not. People, I've heard different things. I've heard some people say it's genetic, but my doctor told me that it's not genetic. And young ladies, women, you're not dirty. It's just something that it happens randomly, and it's just, we get it. And I know for the longest I was like, probably a lot of little girls like, oh my gosh, people are going to think I'm dirty, I'm nasty, like it's something going on with me. People and people have many different opinions. I'm in a Facebook group and people have it way worse than me, and I'm just like, this disease is really something. So again, when I was about 14 or 15, I went to the doctor. I went to just a regular primary physician, and she referred me to a surgeon, of course. So from there, me and my parents went to the surgeon, and they referred to surgery. We set it up and scheduled it and everything, and your girl chickened out. I chickened out because I had never been under any type of anesthesia, been put to sleep or anything. So I was like, I don't think I want that. So I didn't get the surgery. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. And to this day, I still haven't gotten the surgery. I tend to get my flares more so when I'm like on my period. So that's when I see a lot of flare-ups or little bumps popping up. But I feel like I've found ways to manage mine. For the most part, I've done lifestyle changes. I work out a lot more. I cut out dairy completely. Well, not completely. I still eat cheese here and there, but dairy is one of the main things that do cause like flare-ups and things like that. So you have to be cautious with your dairy intake. It's just a lot of things. And I've seen people, they just do raw vegetables. They cut out meat completely from their diet. Me, I'm working on that. I love me a good piece of chicken, but I'm working on it because I actually eat chicken a lot. So it's something that I'm working on. But you know, you have to do what works for you. Yes, we're all in this together. We're all fighting this disease, but at the end of the day, our bodies are still different. So you have to find what works for you. So for me, what I do to manage mine, I, in the morning, apple cider vinegar every day. Turmeric. When I get a flare-up, it's like I have to probably get in and show you guys, but it's called Prid. And if you rub it on there, you put it, it's like a salve to help the pus and everything, the bacteria come to a head when you have a cyst. So Prid has been my best friend since I've discovered it. If you guys don't know, now you know. You need to get you some Prid. But you know, you see me laughing and happy and just, and I know this disease has caused people to go into depression. they aren't working. It's really a serious disease, and people are really battling hard battles with this. For me, I've just learned to deal with it. At the end of the day, there's surgery, there's medication like Humira, there's antibiotics, but nothing is permanent. Some people go into remission, but it's all about the steps you take to do it. So again, for me, I'm working out, cut out dairy, cut out certain foods on my diet, because it is dependent on you. We're fighting this bacteria in our bodies to try to get it out. When it's ahead and everything, it causes you to get fevers, you feel ill, you feel nauseous. I've been to the hospital maybe 2 times when I've had a flare-up, and no, they didn't drain it. Oh, it doesn't have a head, we can't drain it. And as soon as I get home, it pops. So it's definitely a battle that we're fighting day in and day out. But you're not dirty, you're not nasty. We're probably some of the cleanest people. But because we're always in the tub trying to, soak and clean, bleach baths. I've heard it all. I haven't tried it all, but I've heard it all. Any video that's out there, I've tried to look at it. But I just want to everyone to know we're a community. There's multiple people out there. We're all in this together. We're fighting this together. It is definitely a pain in the ass, but we're definitely trying to do what we can to make it. We just have to work with it, deal with it. But so yeah, I didn't end up getting the surgery. I still haven't gotten the surgery. There's options like laser hair removal that you can try, but it's something we're all fighting. It's a battle we're all fighting. We're trying to find the solutions. There's no cure, so we're just gonna find ways how we can manage it. And I just want you guys to know we're in this together, and we're gonna get through this. And I want to create this channel for us to communicate, for us to drop our different ideas, just our community, and people who aren't educated on it to become educated on it. Because, you see it from the outside looking in like, oh my gosh, what is that? But we have it, and we're going to fight this together, and we're going to learn different ways,